Okay, I've got some photos downloaded to sort of give a chronology uh, to this story. So, about a month ago, I'm over in West Hollywood off Sunset Boulevard above Chateau Marmont, and I'm winding through the hills. It's like a Wednesday. And I drive past, there are nice homes over there. They're all 3, 4, 8, 10, $20 million. And I see this gun safe sitting out by the trash bins. And I do a U-turn, I come back and I look at it and I go, this thing's like brand new. Maybe they're sitting it there, it's going to be picked up. Someone's going to pick it up. I pushed on it, it's 422 pounds. And I'm looking around like, I wonder if they're throwing this away. So I walk across the street and I ring, the bell or whatever. Nobody answers. It's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Everybody's, probably at the casino. And so anyway, I figure, well, fuck it. So I drive away. So 2 days later, Friday, I'm back in that neighborhood. And I was so curious, I decided to drive by again. And lo and behold, it's still sitting out there. So I took the old Subaru and I backed up against it, raised up the hatch, and I figured, you know what? I'm going to try to wrestle this thing in and take it home. But it was too heavy. So there was a couple of gardeners walking down the street. They had just gotten off work, and I said, hey, help me, you guys, can you help me load this? And they're like, sure. So we loaded it into the Subaru. You can see the pictures. And I drove back over the hill and got home, pulled into the garage, and slid it out with the help of another guy that lives here in the building, and we slid it out and let it rock down onto this furniture dolly, and I rolled it straight in here to the storage locker. Now, it doesn't open, it's locked, and I'm thinking maybe there's $1 million in it, maybe there's a big pickle jar with some body parts, or who knows, how people are nowadays. So I'm like, how can I get this thing open? So I go online, I do a little bit of research and whatever, and I end up contacting Sports Afield. And I said, hey, how can I get this thing open? And they said, well, we're going to send you a document. All you do is you fill it out with proof of purchase, serial number, and a copy of the receipt and all that. And for $10, we'll send you a bypass key. And then you can open up the safe and push the reset button, which deactivates the E-lock. And then you can reprogram a new combination. So I said, well, look, I didn't buy it. I didn't purchase it. I basically rescued it out of the trash from a private home in Beverly Hills. And they said, oh, okay, well, we'll send you the paperwork. Just put down place and proof of purchase, write in salvage, and submit that to us after you get it notarized, and send it to us. And I did. And so they sent me an email and said, hey, we're sending you your bypass key, which is what they did. So what happens is, behind this E-lock is the serial number. And there's a little thing here. And this is where you put the key in. And that simple turn of the key allows you to open this. So what I did was, I opened up the door, and I know you're curious, but there wasn't a sack of money. There was no body parts. No soiled wedding dress, anything of value. But there was a reset button, and I pushed the reset button, and it beeped a couple of times, and then I was able to enter a code. And there you go. And what do we have? An absolute brand new 24 gun waterproof, fireproof safe with electricity for the dehumidifier and everything else. Now, that bag's down there to soak up moisture, whatever. Now, the safe had been used. There was some crumbs down in the bottom of it. And I think I found an 8-ball of Coke. But anyway, long story short, I ended up getting this safe for free. Now, these safes, they sell for $1,100, $9.99 from Tractor Supply. Costco might even carry them or whatever. But anyway, so I put it online for $800, and I got a guy picking it up in about an hour. So it's just like finding free money. I have guns to fill this. I have a lot of stuff I can put in here. And no, it's not pickle jars with, body parts in them and shit like that. But it's just too damn big. It's 59 inches tall, 32 inches wide, and 20 inches deep. It's too much safe for me. So anyway, that's my story. Thank you, rich people. We live in a society where people just throw things away for whatever reason. Oh, it beeps. We can't get it to open. I don't know, honey. Let's just put it out by the trash and whatever. Anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.